potentially only secrets that we can uncover and unravel was living in a car and travelling around and camping in a car. Do they care? Do they honestly care? Do they appreciate freedom as much as we do? Sleep deprivation from car camping is a real thing.
And I'm really feeling the Ibiza vibe right now. It's a disaster. It's never been so bad, actually.
Arrive late, leave early thing applies very, very much in Ibiza. The fine for wild camping in Ibiza, like we are, is €750 if they catch us.
Welcome back to the channel. We're Janine and Liam Day, a British couple who have been doing full-time van life in the UK for the last 3 years. But recently, for many reasons, we've moved into full-time car camping and have just started our first proper European adventure in our Citroen berlingo named Bobby. Last time we saw you, we made it to Belgium, then down to the south of France, where unfortunately we came across too much crime due to our poor choice of camping spots. This week, however, we've decided to head to the party island of Ibiza. It's somewhere we'd been put off going due to its strict policing on camper vans and motorhomes. But as we're in a micro camper, we thought we would give it a try, especially after getting some cheap ferry tickets over there. Ibiza, also known as the White Isle, attracts over 6 million tourists each year. People travel from all over the world to experience Ibiza's quaint Spanish culture, take a dip in its clear blue waters, or connect to its hippie roots, and to party hard at the most famous and best nightclubs in the world. The Ibiza party scene comes with a price though, with elevated drink prices, club entry fees, and it's also home to the world's most expensive restaurant, costing almost over £3,000 per head. Renowned DJ Carl Cox came to Ibiza with nothing, and like us, slept in the back of his car whilst he started work DJing at Space. 16 years later, he's making millions, so there's hope for me and Liam yet. Join us now as we're about to board the boat in Barcelona for a 9-hour journey across the Balearic Sea.
Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever wondered if it's humanly possible to car camp round the party island of Ibiza, you're about to find out, and so are we. We're in our car, Mark Citroen Berlingo, that we live in full time, and we're about to take a 9-hour, pretty much, ferry to Ibiza or Ibiza, however you want to say it. We're about to board the ferry. We're going to fill you in on everything to do with this trip to see whether it's possible. Maybe you want to bring a camper to the island. It's notorious for being really strict with camper vans and what have you, as they try and discourage people from camping. But we're going to go and give it a go anyway, because we think with great sacrifice and great challenge will come at really, really good rewards, because it's Ibiza. So we're about to board the boat and off we go.
Waiting a little longer, it was dark before we boarded the ferry and got ready for our 9-hour journey to Ibiza.
I can't stop telling lies to me, myself and I.
Okay, cool, we're on. We have got our sleeping bags because we heard it's cold on this ferry, so we don't want to risk it. It's an overnight journey and I definitely don't want to be cold, so let's go.
As you know, we're travelling full-time in a micro camper, and space is a premium, so everything that we carry with us has to be really, really carefully thought out. But one thing that we travel with everywhere we go these days, whether in the UK or abroad, is Surfshark VPN. If you didn't know what a VPN was, it's a virtual private network. And what Surfshark VPN does is it establishes a secure connection between you and the internet. Basically, the secure word being the most important. So what it does, it protects you against online hackers, attacks, people trying to steal your private information online, especially when you're out using public Wi-Fi and what have you. So in 2024, it's a really, really important thing to have no matter where you are in the world. Another bonus about having a Surfshark VPN on your device or phone or whatever is that you can toggle through so many different countries all over the world and tell the internet you're in a country that you're not. What's the benefit of doing that, I hear you ask? Well, there's two main ones that we've come across. The first one being is you can access other countries' streaming content, like Netflix and what have you. So I'm in Spain, I can access America's Netflix content if it's better, usually is a little bit better. Or similarly, and people in America can access iPlayer and British streaming services. The other benefit, and one that we've used to great effect recently, as you know, we've booked cheap ferries and what have you, is that by toggling through with different countries, when booking flights or ferries or long bus journeys or whatever, you sometimes and can often get cheaper deals. I don't know why that is the case, but it works. Surfshark is as simple as downloading an app on your phone, and and they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. And what's even better is that Surfshark are now offering our audience 4 months for free when you head to the link in the description of this video and use the code HAPPYDAYS. Now back to the video.
Wouldn't take a lucky break if you rubbed it in my face.
Okay, we found our seat and they're actually massive. I wasn't expecting this at all. They're really big and I think they go back. Oh, yeah, they go back. They're quite comfortable. Pleasantly surprised with that. The overnight ferry to Ibiza cost just €35 each way for 2 adults in the car, which we thought was a bargain. However, we understand it's a lot more for motorhomes or larger camper vans. On board was actually really nice, with a restaurant that we didn't fancy eating at 10:30 p.m. and a bar which we definitely felt like having a drink or two at, costing around €3 for a beer and €2.50 for an oat milk latte. We made our bed on the huge recliner seats and got comfy for the evening and waking up to a beautiful pink sky with our destination approaching.
Good morning from the Balearic boat to Ibiza, and we're almost there. I slept so well. Slept here better than I do in the car camper, which is really nice. And those reclining seats, big wide reclining seats. I think I'm going to take Janine over a coffee, even though she drinks coffee, unless I can find her a tea and get this day started.
Daddy was the same. I wouldn't take a lucky break if you rubbed it in my face.
Woohoo! We're in Ibiza. Well, we're not on the island yet. We're just about to get on the island. I am so excited. We are both in need of toilets and brushing of teeth, so we're going to head to Starbucks first and
use their facilities.
We're going to use their facilities, sort out the back of the back of the car, and yeah, just get ready to be on this awesome island. Leaving the boat at 7:30 a.m. with the temperature already reading 21 degrees, we made our way to look for somewhere to sort ourselves out, catching our first exciting glimpse of the famous Pasha nightclub on the way, Ibiza's oldest club we believe. We actually found an Audi car park to get changed and went on our way, officially starting our Ibiza adventure.
Okay, so our goal and aim is to spend a good bit amount of time exploring Ibiza, showing the alternative side of Ibiza, hopefully sort of broadening and opening our perspective of the place, because everybody knows it as a party island, but I think, we know that there's a lot more to it as well, a hell of a lot more to it. There's huge sort of hippie movement routes that came here, incredible culture. What was once a quiet little island now is still a very beautiful place, but is full of secrets, and potentially only secrets that we can uncover and unravel whilst living in a car and travelling around and camping in a car. We still don't know if it's possible yet. We're just going to attempt it. We're heading into Ibiza town, old Ibiza town, which is just here. Let's go.
Even if it hurts with time, we were never meant to fight.
When you're doing car life, van life, whatever, micro camping, car camping, when you first arrive somewhere, it's quite overwhelming because there's so much to take in. Plus you've got to think about, are we going to be able to sleep somewhere tonight? Is it going to be acceptable? Are we doing all of this and not be able to find somewhere to sleep? It's weird turning up somewhere without sort of a location, a geographic location. We've always got a home. A home is us. A home's our micro camper. But I guess you've got to unravel the culture first. That's a really, really big deal. Unravel the culture, find out what they're like. Are they friendly people? Are they warm? Are they welcoming? Do they care? Do they honestly care? Do they appreciate freedom as much as we do? Once you get to grips with that, you're onto something, and then you can start working out your territory. Where can we park? What can we do? What can we get away with? How much freedom can we have?
Lights down low, still wondering what you're saying. Please don't go.
Okay, cool. That was actually really, really nice. Very reasonably priced as well. But now we are off to... Liam's found someone that is actually doing tours, walking tours of Ibiza town. And we thought, whilst we're here...
They're completely free as well.
It's completely free.
The crack with a free walking tour, obviously it's free, so it's really, really good, is it starts from this Gelato Ibiza place here in Old Town Ibiza. But you've got to. It's the guy who works there. It looks like he either owns the business or he works there. He doesn't, but he needs like a good sort of 18 people to take round to make it sort of worthwhile. But it is free. Should imagine there's a sort of like a tipping basis thing that happens. So he said we could either sort of like hang around and wait for more people to turn up and then do it, see what happens. But I don't think he's sort of willing to take just me and Janine right now. So we're going to go on our own walking tour and see what happens.
Taking matters into our own hands, we went to tour Ibiza town for the day, enjoying the temperature of the hot Ibizan sun. As it turned out, there was a medieval festival happening this week, which offered a market, music and entertainment. Ibiza town and the raised area named Dalt Villa is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and many of the buildings have stood undamaged since the 16th century. Dalt Villa is probably the most beautiful part of the whole island, not just for the quaint cafes and bars, buildings and floral displays, but that it's nestled right next to a stunning marina and beaches. We loved exploring the small streets and visiting the quirky shops, and the ones dedicated to Ibiza's oldest club, Pasha, and joining the rest of the tourists enjoying food and drink in the shade of the old town walls.
Oh, Ibiza town, absolutely love it. It's been such a nice day in the sun. It feels really warm, and yeah, just the place is gorgeous. Feels really classy, lots of shops. And we've had a bit to eat, some nice drinks as well. So yeah, had a really good time. But now we're heading off. We're gonna go and try and find a beach that hopefully that we can park at for the night. So we're not sure how easy this is gonna be, but we're gonna give it a go.
There's obviously lots to see in Ibiza, with 80 odd beaches, all with their own character and culture. There's also lots of potential places that we can camp for the night, but we've decided to go and tackle the east side of the island first to see how that goes before attempting to car camp the west side. The west side apparently being more difficult to wild camp due to police cracking down hard, especially in the main party area. We've even been led to believe that an entire district has been shut off for campers completely by the police.
Okay, this is Cala Oliveira. Cala being beach, I think, or cove. And this is the car park for it, and potentially our home for the evening. There's a lot of cars parked here at the moment. It's a very beautiful day. It's a weekend, so I should imagine that a lot of these will clear out later on. However, we have got a spot. It's not shaded, which is a bit of a negative, but we're going to leave it here anyway. I'm going to have a walk and see what we can see. Go and see the beach first. That's what we need to do. I fancy a swim.
Okay, cool. Let's go check out the beach.
Dime dónde vas y en qué pensás. Tu alma está perdida, ya dejaste de soñar.
What you doing, Liam?
I'm about to install one of the best things for car camping, micro campers, and security and air circulation.
What is it?
It's what do they call them?
Geysers?
It's definitely not a geyser, Gene. It's not volcanic steam coming up from the ground. It's it best fit is what it does. Anyway, it's a wind deflector.
Wind deflector, that's it.
That doesn't look like it's going to fit.
Oh no, that looks tiny.
Doesn't look right. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
but that's too big.
No, it's not.
Look, it's too big up that end.
Yeah, you go there. There. Shit.
Uh-oh, wrong size.
Does that fit just? That fits just. That's right.
Yeah, but it's
Oh no, that doesn't fit.
that bit doesn't fit. That bit should be like there.
Let me see if there's any instructions that come with it.
But I don't think an instruction's going to help. Damn, it looks like we've got the wrong size wind deflectors to go on our car. So what they do is you can open the window like a crack and they cover it up so it doesn't look like your window's open. So in hot weather, you can open your window and feel safe that, you know, someone's not going to put their hand in, you know, opportunist thieves or, I don't know. It doesn't look like your window's open from the outside. So that's why we got them. And we've waited till we actually need them to put them up. And so we're in hot weather now. And it would be nice to crack the windows open. But I don't think we can do it. Liam's just checking.
Feeling defeated by the deflectors, we gave up and decided we bought the wrong size. The sun was setting over the west side of the island, so we decided to set up the bed ready for our first night's wild camp on Ibiza.
Okay, that's us set up for the evening. It is going to be getting dark very, very soon. We are very tired. Sleep deprivation from car camping is a real thing because we're still adapting, trying to find the best way to sleep, if you know what I mean. Do we need more pillows? Do we need what? You know, there's something every single time that makes it a little bit easier. And some nights we sleep like logs, other nights we're not. Anyway, this is our setup for tonight. We are the only ones down in this cove tonight, which is really special. I really, really, really love the fact that we're the only ones down here. However, the fine for wild camping in Ibiza, like we are, is €750 if they catch us. So, one, sort of relying on the fact that we're in the middle of nowhere, and we're not causing any disturbance. Two, wild camping as such, the camping part apparently sort of broadens out to sort of using camping gear and spreading yourselves out away from your vehicle. If we can prove that we're just resting in our vehicle, then I'm hoping that we'll be all right. However, they do apparently hand out the fines to people. We do not want to be one of those people tonight. We don't want any police problems tonight here on our first night in Ibiza. So we're just going to remain really, really low key over here, even though we're the only ones down here. Maybe that's a good thing, and just wait it out. And I'm sure we'll be fine. I've got a good feeling. I've said that before, but I've got a good feeling. Anyway, good night. We'll catch you tomorrow and let you know how it's gone.
I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over. You keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind. My body and mind. You feel like demons in my mind. Demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind. Demons pushing all my triggers. Losing my pride, but I guess that's what love do to people like us, struggling to come through.
Good morning and welcome to a beach in Ibiza, and I can't remember the name. I'll put it up on the screen. We had a really good night's sleep last night. It was so peaceful down here. We didn't have anyone knocking on the car, and we had a couple of mosquitoes. But that was it. We didn't get mauled by mosquitoes. So yeah, it was actually really good. And check out where we've woken up. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so peaceful. There's no one down here. But there's only one problem, and that is the sun's up, but we've got no sun here because of this big mountain behind us. So we're going to go and try and find some sun. So off we go.
He's got the best spot. A couple of vans came down quite late last night. I think the whole sort of like arrive late, leave early thing applies very, very much in Ibiza. Keep moving, you won't get caught, that sort of business. So as Janine said, we're going to go and try and find some sun somewhere. There's a beach right now in Ibiza that's just blanketed in warm sun. Even though it's about 18, 19 degrees in the shade, it's about 25 in the sun. So obviously, clearly, we're going to head towards the light.
This is the absolute mess that is our car. It's a disaster. It's never been so bad, actually. So as soon as we get wherever we're going, well, we'll probably go on the beach first and then come back and sort out the car because it's really bad.
Demons pushing all my triggers.
And
It's complete. It's actually looking really good and tidy, kind of as tidy as we can get it anyway. I'm pleased with that. So next stop, we're going to head to the beach, get some sun and maybe a coffee if we can. Oh, it needs a clean. Properly needs a clean. Oh, we might need to give Bobby the berlingo a bit of a wash.
It's still got the pollen from the south of France, from the Provence region on top.
Really?
Underneath the roof bag.
Oh my God.
And it's so dusty here and dry, so yeah, you're right. We're going to need to do that. Add it to the list, sweetheart.
Yeah.
We made our way to the beach looking for both sun and coffee, and we found both. In fact, we found two beautiful white sandy beaches with the most turquoise blue water you've ever seen, and rocks on either side, lined with an array of coffee shops and restaurants. Deciding to spend the morning chilling on an idyllic beach, we couldn't have asked for a more beautiful way to spend that part of the day.
Well, check this out. Flipping heck. This is Portinatx. I'm going to butchered that, but Portinatx Bay, and look at it. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's I think there's at least 3 beaches here. There's a big one over this side. There's a smaller one over this side. There's a few hotels dotted about. There's sunbeds that you can get for €8 a pop, or you can go on the sand just like Janine and I do and cut and cost and what have you. Beautiful cafes alongside, serving great coffee. And this is what a lot of people come to Ibiza for. This is North Ibiza, so it's a lot quieter than South Ibiza, and we absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. The water is fresh. It's just wonderful. The colour. Anyway, it speaks for itself.
It was time to leave paradise as we had something very iconic we wanted to do whilst here in Ibiza that takes place on another beach every Sunday. So we made some lunch and a cup of tea and moved on to our next location, and somewhere we hope to spend the night in the car if possible.
What an awesome park up under these massive trees. It's really nice and shady out of the sort of midday heat. Even though it's not midday anymore, it's still boiling. But what's even better, on the way in, there's like this gorgeous little hippie market, which I think we're going to go and check out. We haven't seen the beach yet. We don't know what the beach is like, but yeah, so far so good.
Someone needs clothes, somebody lies to get close.
Okay, so this is Benirras Beach, and if you have been partying all weekend, clubbing all weekend in Ibiza, and all you want to do is chill out, then this is the place to come to on a Sunday, which is today. There's some big reasons behind that. 1, it's a beautiful beach. 2, it's got very, very chilled vibes. 3, there's an awesome bar in here called Elements, which we're going to go and partake in soon. 4, there's a hippie market. And 5, there's the island's largest sort of, or biggest drumming event sort of circle thing that happens at sunset, and it's a bit of a spectacle. We've heard so much about it, we've been recommended it by people, and it's happening just over here at sunset apparently. So we're gonna have a few drinks, have a wander around the market, and then really, really enjoyed up the chilled vibe.
Oh, thank you. Very good day. It's nearly sunset and we are off to the other side of the beach. I'm so excited. We've just had a couple of wines, well, a few wines, and I'm really feeling the Ibiza vibe right now. I'm so excited to be here, and we're about to go and do or watch some drumming, like a drumming circle. Oh my god, I've lost Liam. So gorgeous here at sunset.
It's good, it's really, really good. The sun's not down yet, it's only about 20 minutes, half an hour off. Great music, great drums going on over there.
sunset into the Balearic Sea, we dance with sand between our toes to the sound of the incredible African drumming. When you hear drumming this good, you start to understand where dance music really came from and how primal this sort of gathering actually is. It's been going on since humans started originally forming communities, and we hope that it continues to go on for many generations more.
It's morning time, 6ish in the morning, and we slept just there last night. Had a great time. The police didn't turn up. We weren't asked to move on. We weren't fined. Everything's all good. We spent our money in the local businesses, as we have been doing around Ibiza, having a really good time doing it and saving money on camping and being able to enjoy sort of nature more. We're always camped under these beautiful pine trees. And honestly, I can't believe we're here doing it. It's just amazing. I'm so stoked. I never thought in my wildest dreams that we'd be in Ibiza car camping. We're both having a really, really good time. It feels like we've been here for a week, even though we've only been here for like 2 or 3 days. And we've got the rest of the island to see. So we're getting rooted a little bit more here. We've got quite a bit of time left, and we've got the rest of the island's going to prove to be a lot more adventurous, as that's the island that everybody goes to, side of the island that everybody goes to party. And that's where all the clubs are and all the nights out are and stuff. And, you know, we're probably going to attempt to wild camp over there as well. See some more beautiful beaches and just try and have a really, really good time and get away with it, of course. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Well, we're going to get out of this bit here now, because imagine the police turning up and finding us now at 6 in the morning. Would be crazy after spending the whole night here. And we'll see you next time for some more car camping adventures in Ibiza.
See the sun side by side, our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the view